Hey y'all, welcome back to more Wrath of the Righteous. So it looks like I am back to recording, but it looks like I left us off in a kind of precarious spot. Sela's not doing too well. I thought in the back of my head I had finished this area. No, we're still going. That's fine. I think I have one more little zone over here to check. What is that? I do not know. Okay, good. We're gonna just go with this. So, Lan kind of missed almost everything. Abby, girl, wait. Okay. What is everybody? Oh, we're all flat-footed. Okay. Okay, good. Actually, she hit. I'm like pleasantly surprised by how Abby just hit on that. I don't know. Oh, okay. Only discovered that. Thank you. All right, Woljif. Yes. Ooh. Oh, Woljif, that was so good. Guide my hand. Oh, wait, blade. Never mind. Sorry. Oh, no. Darren, what are you doing? Darren. Ember, you got this. Can you finish him in one hit? No, but it was close. Okay, so that was it? Actually, that's kind of impressive. If between Lan and Abby, we'll finish it. And it looks like it's gonna be up to Abby to do it. Nice. Okay, that was a good first fight back. Kind of like baby's first fight. It has been a little bit since I got to play, and so okay, so this connects to this. I don't know why I'm like so wanting to explore everything. I don't think I've ever fully explored this cave. And is that what we killed? No, wait, what is that? We killed this, didn't we? Yeah. I think. I mean, we've been there, so I think it's dead. We're gonna backtrack. We're not even looking at that. Okay, good. Let's go here.
Can we retreat already?
No! We can't. But I would like to. Apparently, I've got bad ideas, Lan. Woljif, and I'm sorry, okay? We desperately need to sleep again. Ah, she missed. How did you miss? Kian is not doing well. I'm gonna see if Darren can heal him. If Darren is up for it. We keep missing. Why do we keep missing? I don't know. I am very curious. Oh, I accidentally. Whoops-a-doodle. Hey, Lan. Can you heal? Not Lan. Why am I like names today? Can you heal him? Thank you. Okay. Now, Lan. I have Lan this time. At least Lan's hitting. This. I can't believe I accidentally moved through with Ember. No. So. I think since the last time I recorded, I'm actually not sure if we did this before the last time or not, but in case you missed it, I did play a little bit of Rogue Trader, which is Owlcat's upcoming game. It's in alpha right now, but I did play a little bit of it as a Let's Play episode, and I do want to go back to it, but I think, well, we could keep going as it's actually, I played a fair amount more on stream, and it's a really fun game so far. But just as a heads up, if you are curious at all about that game, that is up to take a peek at. She missed so hard. It wasn't just a miss, it was a critical miss. Okay, okay, at least Kian is doing something. Seal is dead. Okay. Maybe Ember won't. Oh, Ember! Yes, so good. Am I making an awful mistake by doing all this? Yeah, probably. Fails to. Okay. Never mind. Never mind. Probably should have slept. I didn't quick save, did I? No, it's fine though. Okay, good. Okay, there goes Woljiff. All right, Abby, you got 2 snowballs left. Let's try the swarm instead. No. Okay. Abby's got a case of the misses again. She does that occasionally. Oh. Okay. Apparently that is just Abby's thing today. All right. Let's do. You know what? Just do this because I don't think it'll. Yeah, it didn't heal me. Okay, Woljiff apparently came back a little bit from that. Lan, hi.
The wrong mongrel.
Yeah, the Vesker swarm is gone. Good job, Lan. Good. Okay. I don't know who just went down, but maybe nobody. Okay. You need Abby. Abby, one day. You miss. Okay. Kian. No. I'm gonna leave Sela there. I'm gonna let Ember not miss. Thanks. Okay.
Out of my sight.
Honestly, I'm just gonna. Cause that didn't do much, but it's better than nothing. Okay. No, why did Lan? No. Okay. Abby. Abby, sweetie. Wait. Okay, so we do have that on. Abby, sweetie. Just do me a favor. Okay, good. Okay. It's fine. Listen, we're just not gonna. Abby's just having a day, okay? Okay.
Did you see that? Assist me at once.
No! Lan! What are you doing? Lan? What? Did you just... What? 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 I don't understand you guys at all. We're gonna do a dangerous thing. We're gonna take a quick nap. Okay? I feel like everybody needs a good nights. Cause it's bad. It's bad. They are just... I'm starting to think you talk in riddles just so you can watch the other person try to look smart when they don't have a clue as to what you mean. Adds land to Ember, I imagine. I just talk about things as they are. It's other people who make riddles out of what I say. I love her. She's right, though. She just says what she means, and it's everybody else that turns it into riddles. Okay. Ember has her own unique way of talking, and it's not her fault if everybody else doesn't understand. It's what we're going with. Because sweet Ember can do nothing wrong, okay? Change my mind. They're sickly at the same time, suggest unnatural origin. This whole place is unnatural. Wait, who is missing? Lan? Kian? What are you guys doing back there? Can we all come?
Well, hello there.
Okay. Double trap. Woljiff.
Nicely.
Okay, what's your definition of
This
asking
is my kind of work.
nicely? Though. So we could go this way. No! Never mind, Woljiff. You weren't supposed to...
Trap might be treasure.
You weren't supposed to walk through the trap, Woljiff.
Pretty good, aren't I?
Yep. You're the best. Okay. Going this way. This looks gross. Absolutely gross. I think I'm back to where we started, though. So, the only area that we could probably explore a little bit more is right here. Is it worth it? No. Are we going anyways? Yeah? I don't, like, if you played Kingmaker... Oh, wait. Is there nothing to explore? Actually, there might be. If you played Kingmaker, and I think it's the first part of the game, they're not, like, after the prologue, but when you kind of start getting into it. And there's this one area where there are 2 different kind of factions going at it a bit. And, okay, see? I left loot behind. What if I didn't come back for this loot? Okay, there's, like, literally nothing here. And it's, like, this entire underground area, and there are so many levels to it and everything. And I just remember, like, the first time I did it being so overwhelmed by it, but not being able to leave until I did everything there, or like explored every area of it. It took so long. so long, but so worth it. Like, I came away with some nice loot and stuff, but like in subsequent playthroughs, I would like just go because I knew exactly where I was going, and I was just like, time to go. We're not sticking around or anything like that. Oh, I wonder if like I played again. I haven't played Kingmaker in a very long time, but I wonder if I played again, if it'd be the same way or not. Okay. Like if I'd feel the need to do everything. Who is missing? Kian? What's wrong with Kian? Nothing. He just being slow? Where are you? Why is he so slow right now? I mean, he shouldn't be being slow, but I mean, whatever he needs. Look at him. He's so cute. Look at this little guy. I wonder with this mod if he'll become a bigger dragon eventually, kind of like Ivu grows. I'm not sure, but I'm very curious to see what he does. We're just going to follow him to make sure he gets there safely. Okay, so everybody, this is our, and Abby has a pet out, right? Yeah. Mushu. All right. Now we're good. Okay, we can finally leave this place. I think camp is the next thing now. Okay, we made it out. Alive. Yay. This is, okay. Wait, where was that? It's like right next to me. Down. Okay, exit area. You can backtrack and try to see if there's any stuff left, but I don't think that there is. Okay. So, now we can go through. Close. And this... Now, so now this is Dresden. Basically now, you could push and finish chapter 2. I personally think it's a little too early. Given my past experience with this game. But you can. You can absolutely like just push to Dresden and stuff like that. There is Regil to go get. So we should do that. Right, because we haven't done that. I forgot. Well, let's get this army going. This way, I just want to get we'll pursue. Oh, wait. Is the mod not on? No. Let's do this. That mod should be working. We should probably save before we... Oh, it loaded that. Hold on. Let me go here. It's the autosave auto upper smile. It's not new. I like that Darren quote. It should be illegal to waste your time on anything you don't enjoy. Yeah, it should. It's not, but it should. Oh, Darren. Okay, here we are. So let's switch this mode. We're going to bring them up as far as we can. And then we'll skip a day. Okay, so I'm saving. So we have a quick save. Let them flee. Okay, we got that. Now, take over this. Okay, so I wonder if that's like the new thing. Pursue them in fight. Okay, good. Look at this. We're just getting it done. It's so great. Look at, we're just top tier. Top tier master maneuver 3. I bet you guys didn't know that my armies were this good. No, Plex, why are you this way? I spoke too soon. That's fine. We'll just redo it. Wait, we don't actually, because we saved right before we start. Oh, good job, Plex. Good job. Okay. Right. Close. We need to switch. Actually, we should enter into that area because I think, isn't that camp? Except, I keep thinking I should hit the other. Let them flee. I think this and this you have to do before you can get, go further 2. Wasn't this the problem I came up with the last time? But it's been so long since I really had to like do this. Oh, we have no movement. Okay, skip a day. Look at this. But yeah, I'm pretty happy that this mod still works. Like I said when we first started playing this game, especially this section, I don't mind the army stuff at all, like the Crusader battle stuff. Like I actually think it's really cool. It's just not something I like overly enjoy, so I like that there's this mod with this option. There is like this option kind of sort of in-game, but there is some stuff that it kind of blocks you out of. And I don't know what is going to happen to Abby, but I kind of want all avenues open to her, if that makes sense. So let's do this last one. Accept. Cool. So besides these 2 fortresses, which I'm personally not ready to do, as far as just like it kind of keeps me from accidentally going too far. Oh, can you not? Okay, so they can't, but I can. Oh, no. Okay, that's fine. I accidentally didn't want to do that. Ooh, can I do this one now? Fatigued horses. The Crusaders slew the fiends. The riders turned out to be escaped prisoners from the demon mines outside of Dresden. Killed their cultist guards and stolen the horses. According to them, their guards knew nothing of the commander's forces. So hopefully her offensive will catch Dresden unawares. How lucky. Okay. You are parked in a good spot, my friend. Okay. Let's go here. Wait. Did our camp go away? Oh, no. Oh, that's weird. Oh, camp moved. Up here. Am I going to regret that? We'll see. I forgot that that moves your camp. We'll see if this forces the next fight. Honestly, because I'm not sure if it does or doesn't, I kind of want to go get the Hellknights. Let's be safe. Let's... Abby. Backtrack! Yeah, we'll sleep first. I don't know if it forces you. The elf we met was so old. He was older than my grandfather, older than my grandfather's grandfather, but something gives him the strength to keep living and not get tired. What's there to get tired of? Walking around telling stories. I bet that old fella's never had a moment of strife in all his 1,000 years. Well, Jeff. Well, Jeff. Don't be like that. We don't know his story, well, Jeff. Okay. Evade. Down we here. Okay. And I do know, oddly enough, actually, I don't know, like, I don't think that this is a spoiler, but something happens with Woljif, I guess. Oh, hold on. If the Vescivores had just wanted to live like regular grasshoppers, we would have let them go, right? But they turned out to be mean. That's sad. I feel no regret, not even a little bit, not even a smidgen. Just nasty, ravenous beast gnawing people to the bone. The more of them we kill, the fewer there'll be to hurt other people. But I think Sela just missed the point of what Ember was saying. Like, it's because they weren't very nice grasshoppers that we had to do what we did. Whereas if they had been nice grasshoppers, we just would have let them go, which is true. Abby, if they were peaceful and there was like a misunderstanding or something like that, Abby 100% would have let them go. That's not at all what was happening though. So yeah, that's why we didn't. What was I gonna say? Oh, I was doing when I was playing on stream, I'd actually done some research. So there's something that happens with Woljif at the end of Act 2. And I don't want to necessarily spoil it if anybody's watching for the first time like this game. But then in Act 3, it resolves. But I didn't realize there's actually a pattern to how to get it to resolve faster. So I will have to, that is something that we are going to do. So if you are a Woljif fan and you're not sure how to resolve that quickly, make sure in the coming episodes you kind of stay tuned for that, because I am going to look that up again. Somebody actually found out that there was a formula. Like if you go here and then you go here, it like the quest kicks in right away and you don't actually have to wait, which was really cool. And I tested it out on stream. We were almost done with like over 50% of Act 3 and we hadn't stumbled across the resolution of it yet. So yeah, it definitely works. All right, so Hellknights time. Commander, come quickly. Okay. Mm-hmm. From the mountain, you see a raided camp and two groups of warriors, one wearing white and yellow armor, the other in black. They're led by a tall man in white priest robes. Some of the warriors glance around fretfully, their weapons shaking in their hands. You hear screams of gargoyles from above. The beasts are approaching the camp.
Quickly, evacuate the wounded. The beasts are about to strike again. Use cloaks as stretchers. We've got to make it through. Paralictor, your people will have to cover us while...
2 more minutes left out in the open, and neither you nor I will have any troops left to order about, Crusader.
But the wounded...
Problem solved. Retreat to shelter.
And the one called Paralictor makes a barely noticeable gesture, and the swords of his troops execute the wounded. If the man in white has anything further to add, his words are drowned out by the shrieks of gargoyles as they fall from the sky. The Paralictor will lead the unit to shelter. We need to get through to them. Okay. Time to push on. Okay, good. Let's start off strong with gargoyles. Ah, you missed. Haha, Sela.
Into the fray.
Yeah, Sela, good hit. I feel like we're here a little late. Maybe not, though. Already? We just got started. Okay, good. Okay. Who did he go for that time? Abby. Like, does he know that we're the leader? We must, like, smell like leader. Okay. Good. Wiljiff.
Cover me, all right?
Yep. You missed. Wiljiff! You missed twice. Kian. Sweetie. Thank you. Ooh! Okay. Ember? Oh! Oh. She just destroyed him. Abby? Abby, honey. You see how it's done. Now you do it. What happened? I feel like the last time we recorded, Abby was doing great. No misses, nothing. And now something has happened. And our healer is almost dead. And I don't know exactly what it was that happened.
Won't survive me.
I mean, Ember also is just like, she rarely, if ever, misses. Like, she just, like, it's Ember kind of thing. So maybe it's just that. Maybe Abby is just having an off day. Maybe she's mad at me because I haven't recorded in a little bit. Honestly, if that's what it is, I would understand if she was just mad at me kind of thing. And there is a lot to unpack in this quest line, because a lot of people have very strong feelings either way about Regil / the Hellknights, including your companions, which I think to be really interesting. How strongly they all feel, where I don't know if most of them have ever met them, like, in person. Okay. I love this, like, speed up feature. This. Okay, good. Good. Kian, just finish him off for me. Sela, smack him. You missed. Okay, everybody's missing except Ember and Land today. Hi. Oh, that was so well done. Oh, no. Wait, you're... Okay. Abby. Girl, we've done this before. You know how to do this. Yeah, Abby. Good job. Good job. I'm so proud of her. My daughter. She's brilliant.
Track them for me.
Oh, Wiljiff too, because you got to hit him from behind. Perfect. Look at that. Top tier. That was top tier. Okay. Good. Down here. But yeah, like, everybody has an opinion on this group and this quest, so I'm very curious to, like, go through it. The site before you is... let me start that over. The sight before you is at once macabre and picturesque. A lifeless couple, a man and a woman dressed in white and yellow priest robes, lie on the ground surrounded by the bodies of dead gargoyles. They're tangled in death. The claws of the monsters are tearing at the human's clothes, and the largest gargoyle's talon has pierced the man's chest and punctured his heart. But before they died, he or his companion defeated the enemy. Suddenly, the woman opens her eyes. She doesn't look at you, but stares up at the world wound's horrific sky. Her pale lips open and she exhales abruptly. The sun will never rise again. There's only darkness above me. Even the sky here is cursed, and we along with it. Yacker, walking in the front, steps over the man's body without looking, but turns around at the sound of the woman's voice. The Mendevian faithful break so easily. Oh, if all of Mendevian devotees broke easily, I would be much happier. Unfortunately, most of them have good health, unconquerable will, and a never-ending desire to moralize. Darren is jeering, but looks at the wounded woman with hesitation. He shrugs. She's not just wounded. I can see signs of severe exhaustion. I wonder what happened here. All people are easily broken. The knights in pale armor help each other through the horrors, but the knights in black only break each other and everyone around them. And so it's interesting, kind of starting here, how Yacker sees it as this person breaking so easily because they have this faith in, you know, in the sunrise. Like, I forget who they worship, but they have faith that is, you know, what is on their side. And, you know, she says the sun will never rise again. There's only darkness above me. I assume it's the sunrise, but I feel like they have, oh goodness, I know who it is now and I can't think of their name. But anyways, and Yacker, being from an entirely different like way of thinking as far as all of this goes, sees it as her breaking, whereas, you know, she might see it an entirely different way. And it's fascinating to see how they almost, I don't want to say like pitted them against each other, but how you're seeing that stark contrast between the Sunrise Sword, you know, people and the Hellknights. And it's kind of like that whole heaven and hell, angels versus demons. It's a motif that you see throughout the entirety of the game. And I really like it that they kind of brought it in this moment, in this quest line, down to a baser, less abstract way of viewing it, because normally when you think of like angels and demons, heaven and hell, stuff like that, that's a little bit more abstract, whereas, you know, people here and people over here fighting the same fight but having two different moral codes makes it really interesting, and you get an interesting contrast, and then you have to see how they fit together, how they try to help each other. Do they not? What side do you agree with? What side don't you agree with? And it's really well written, and it's a really interesting thing that they've done here, because you don't really see this kind of comparison too often, and it's very deliberate, and I very much enjoy it. But we are gonna ask, so what happened to you? I'm a priestess of the ardent Sarenrae. That's it. Thank you, Sarenrae. Whew. I was sitting here going, I know who it is, because that's who Tristian was all for in Kingmaker, and I knew it. Oh, okay, I feel better now. From the Order of the Sunrise Sword. Next to me is Ashes Strager, the head of our order. Sorrowful pride sounds in the woman's voice. He has led our forces on raids to the World Wound many times, but this campaign, the gargoyles attacked a few nights ago, a vast number. We've never seen anything like this. Ashes organized our resistance with great skill, but while the monsters were distracting our fighters, a small group of them raided the camp and took our supplies. We were left without food and water in the middle of the World Wound, where it's nearly impossible to find provisions. We shared the last crumbs of our supplies and set off back the way we came. Everyone was suffering from hunger and thirst. We grew weaker and could barely fight when the gargoyles struck a second time. They snatched many of us. I saw the pain on Ashes' face as he counted the losses. He managed to rally us. We continued our trek and soon came across traces of a recent battle. Someone had destroyed a troop of demon worshippers. In our desperation, we decided to follow the strangers to warn them of the gargoyles and seek their help, having no idea they were Hellknights. We received a scorn. Every gulp of water in my unit is accounted for, they said. They spared us 2 flasks and a sack of dried bread. They said we were allowed to keep the sack to use as bandages. 2 flasks between all of us and a sack for bandages. Hellknights. Seela curls her fist or emotes, grunting through her clenched fists. I'd rather ally with flesh-eating poison wyvern. Don't expect any goodness from those black tin cans. If you eat them, count yourself lucky if you don't end up nailed to the nearest fence post. Woldriff, once again, I have questions about your past. A leader has to take care of their own tribe. First, all the scandalized gasps. How could he do such a thing? Suddenly fall away when you're first faced with the hard choices. Are you going to take food out of your own child's mouth to feeding a starving stranger? So this is part of what I find to be so interesting, right? So the Sunrise Sword Order is all, you know, they only gave us 2 flasks and a sack of bread and a sack for bandages and stuff like that. And if you look at it from the Hellknights' perspective, they have everything very carefully accounted for. They take a trip into the World Wound. They do what they have to do. They have the supplies for it, and they know exactly how many supplies they have. They know exactly how long this should last. And this is a very strict code that they live by. But it's to ensure that as many people get in and get out as possible and do as much damage to the demons as possible. So if they gave, I mean, you could see it from a Hellknight's perspective, them actually being quite generous with the 2 flasks and the bread and even the sack for bandages, because, you know, if they said you can use the sack for bandages, more than likely that's also what they do, right? Or they would do that if they needed to. They have the resources, they have things accounted for. Whereas Seela sees it as them being awful, but on the other hand, you see Lan seeing it from the perspective of a leader who has to take care of their own tribe. And it's 2 very different perspectives from even your companions. Now, Woldriff always enters into a conversation from the from the moral perspective of basically being a thief who is generally on the run or everybody considers to be shady. So Woldriff's advice I always take, but I never take it fully and too seriously, because you just never know with Woldriff if his past experiences with something or someone is justified with his perspective of them given his past background. So what happened after? The gargoyles attacked. Despite how the Hell Knight Paralictor had treated us, Ashes endeavored to help them and had us carry their wounded. But that monster had them slaughtered. Ashes was beside himself. It's difficult to conceive of such evil. He told our people to go with the Hellknights to find shelter while he stayed to cover our retreat. He was such a strong cleric, but as he treated our wounded, he neglected himself and he paid for it. So they have a code. The Hellknights, they live different. They're not the Sunrise Sword Order. They have an entirely different perspective, and I'm sure if you talk to a Hell Knight, they would not understand the Sunrise Sword at all. And it's just 2 differing opinions, 2 differing ways of life, butting heads. Both here to do the same thing, which is to kill demons, but neither one in the same method, the same level of, you know, compassion or anything like that. Like, they're 2 totally different, and neither is wrong in this case because it keeps you alive, right? So the Hell Knights, they need to stay alive so they can kill the next thing and the next thing and the next thing. Whereas the Sunrise Sword, they want to keep all of their people alive, but at the same time, they go in and they come out. So I don't know. I think it's interesting that they've given us all of this. So let's try to heal her. The woman pushes you away with a weak gesture. Expend your efforts on someone who can be helped. Leave me. My crusade is over. So, like, she doesn't even want to be saved. And so that's what I find interesting, is that there isn't even fight left in her. Like, she's just done. She's so done. Your commander can't be helped, but you're alive. Allow me to help you and come with us. The woman looks at you wistfully. Why? So many deaths, so many sacrifices, such bravery, all for what? No, I will not go with you, stranger. My commander and I will die by what we lived for, compassion and nobility. I don't want to keep fighting for a world that bows to such laws. May the goddess forgive me. Farewell. She closes her eyes, exhausted. I'm sorry these good people treated you this way. If you don't have the strength to go any further, rest. We'll continue your crusade, I promise. And it's interesting that Ember says these good people treated you this way. So she's counting the Hellknights as good people. Ember kind of is seeing both sides of each of the coins, which is always why I like having Ember, because she always offers such interesting but also very real opinions on the situation. Yacker shakes his head. Commander, I am not one to advise you, but you're wasting time on this fool, and the gargoyles will soon be back. That's our usual tactics. Fly up, regroup, attack again. I'm going back to my unit now, and I advise you not to stay here any longer.